Good day everyone, good day Blackmates, especially to our instructor. Ma'am, good day. I am the representative from the Futureless po nga Bulanon group. Our topic is all about the personalities in question document examination together work. So before we're going to proceed with the entire discussion, let us know first what is document. So document is any material that contains marks, symbols, and signs which is visible, partially visible, or might be invisible that may present or means ultimately convey a meaning to someone. So we talk about document, pwede ni siya mga marks, symbols, or signs nga pwede makita, partially visible or invisible. Why we say nga na invisible? Because there are invisible ink tungkol sa advent of technology na mga invisible ink. Dili mo mabasa ang usa ka document if you are not going to apply chemical substance para mabasa ang usa ka document. So there are examples of documents. We have letters, checks, we have driver's license, contracts, wills, petitions, passports, suicide notes, threatening notes, or threatening letters, and others. Basta documents nga we have marks, symbols, and signs. So that is document. So how can we say why there is an existence of question document? So there's an existence of question document because of if you are doubtful or there's a dispute or doubt in the authenticity or the source of the document, so pwede tam raise of question document. So what is question document? Question document is any signature, handwriting, typewriting, or other marks, other marks whose source of authenticity or the source or authenticity is in dispute or doubtful. So dispute or doubtful na pagduduha when in terms of its validity and credibility, the source of authenticity sa usa ka document. So that is question document. So let's proceed now with our major discussion, our major topic, which is all about the personalities in question document examination. So I gather relevant personalities in question document examination, though dili siya daghan because of the limited sources of limited reference ra makuha gamay ra akong na-gather. So I gathered Albert Shernan Osborne. So who is Albert Shernan Osborne? So as we all know, Albert Osborne is the father of question document examination. So he was a pre-American pioneer in the field of question document examination and best known of his book, which is entitled Question Documents. It is a seminal work in scientific document analysis that remains in print and in use. So why it remains in print and in use? It's because kaning question documents nga gipublish ni Albert Osborne serves as one of the legal basis nga gigamit karon in our forensic examination. So mana siya. So he also founded the American Society of Question Document Examiners in the year of 1942. So we also have kana mga related works niya. We have The Problem of Proof, which was published in 1922. We have the Mind of the Juror, which was published on 1937, and lastly we have the Question Document Problems, and it was in the year of 1944. So as what I have mentioned earlier, that Osborne founded the American Society of Question Document Examiners. So ma-found out nato unsay mga reasons nga nang iyan ang gitukod ng usa kang organization. So let's move on to the second personality nga na-gather now from question document examination. We have Alfred Dreyfus. So Alfred Dreyfus is a French army officer which was accused of treason through letters that found attempting to sell the French secrets to Germany. And later, it was found out that the Dreyfus did not write the letter. So kani si Alfred Dreyfus, isa ni siya ka army officer which was being accused nga nag-commit og treason tungod kay found out nga naay letters nga nakita, mga secret letters from friends nga ibaligya daw nga to sa Germany. But later on, they found out nga dili si Dreyfus ang gasuwat sa mao nga letter. So that's why there's an existence of question document examination. Og it was the reason nga nung natukod ng American Society of Question Document Examination, which it was founded by Albert Osborne. So because of the certain case of ni Alfred Dreyfus, tungkol siyang kaso, na found out nga all the examiners of question document or all the expert sa una sa pag examine of question document, their knowledge is not yet kuwang pa ang ilang mga knowledge regarding this one. That's why Albert Osborne gathered all the examiners sa una when then get trained in this what we call American Society of Question Document Examinations. So that's why usa na sa mga rason na develop ng American Society of Question Document Examination. So that was Alfred Dreyfus, the second personality, which was accused of treason. So let's proceed to the third personality in question document examination. We have Charles August Lindbergh Jr. So kinsa man siya? Charles August Lindbergh Jr. is a 20 months old son of aviator Charles Lindbergh and Anne Morrow Lindbergh. So kani si Charles August Lindbergh was being kidnapped from the crib of his parents in the upper floor of the Lindbergh's homes. So why I choose this one as the personalities in question document examination? It's because through the examination of the ransom notes nga gihatag sa perpetrator, through the entire examination, it is one of the reason nga nung dakpan ng perpetrator. So that's why importante siya sa question document examination is because it shows how important question document examination. So because of the examination of the ransom note, nadakpan ang usa ka perpetrator nga kidnap sa ilang anak. So let's move forward to the next personality. We have Dr. Ludwig Klages. So si Dr. Klages is widely regarded as the father of modern graphology. He was the father of modern graphology and published the influential handwriting and characters. So, important po ng graphology in question document examination since you're going to analyze the different handwriting characteristics para ma-trace nimo its and its source. Valid ba siya or credible? So, that's why. Again, the fourth personality is Dr. Ludwig Klages, which was widely known as the father of modern graphology. Next personality is we have Henry Mill. So Henry Mill is an English inventor who patented the first typewriter in the year of 1714. So he was the first inventor nga who patented the first typewriter in the year of 1714. So he was Henry Mill. And the last personality that I had gathered is Pellegrino Tori. Kinsa man si Pellegrino Tori? Pellegrino Tori is an Italian inventor who invented a mechanical typing machine, one for the typewriters in the 1801, first blind loves Countess Carolina Fantoni da Fivizzani, and he also invented carbon paper to provide ink for his medicine. Again, the contribution of Pellegrino Tori in question is his contribution is he invented the mechanical typing machine. So he was one of the first typewriters in the year of 1801. And he was known also for his various works. So that is Pellegrino Torri. So again, there are some personalities in question document examination. We have Albert Sherman Osborne, we have Alfred Dreyfus, Charles August Lindbergh Jr., Dr. Ludwig Leges, Henry Will, and Pellegrino Torri. Okay, so let's us continue our discussion. So we are done discussing the big names or the big personalities in question document examination. Now, let's proceed to question document examiner. Oh, Buds, why you are including question document examiners since they are not personalities in question document examination? Please remember that question document examination will not work without this personality, without the presence of question document examiners. That's why we're going to consider question document examiner as an important personality also in question document examination. So let us know first what is question document examiner. So question document examiner are those forensic scientists who help solve crimes by verifying the authenticity of documents. So talk about document examiners, they are the expert in the field of document examination. They are well trained and they have enough knowledge in studying or examining documents. So man sila mga question document examination. So without question document examiners, question document examination will not work because sila may muhimo nga work. So what are the principles of question document examinations? So we have general principles of question document examination. We have documents are questioned, disputed, and attacked on many grounds and for various reasons. So, nga namang appeal siya sa principles. The reason why we are going to question or we are doubtful or dispute about certain documents is for us to know kung the authenticity or the source of the document is true, valid ba or credible. That's why part siya sa principles of question document examination. Second, documents shall be preserved, handled, and cared for in a manner that will not impair the slightest degree of its value as evidence. So as we should always remember that documents or document examination or the findings in document examination will serve as the basis in the prosecution that may be in the court. So that's why it is very important to handle the documents clearly and preserve it with care. So that's why the next general principle of question document examination is document must be protected. Dapat protected yun ang mo document examination. That's why if we are going to analyze most commonly kaning mga examination of forensic documents has been done with process, has been done with scientific method and processes. That's why documents must be protected. Kaya that documents contains or pertains such informations. That's why it must be protected. Next is question document examination. Observe phases of scientific examination. As what I have said earlier, that if we conduct question document examination, we are able to apply scientific examination wherein i-apply na to ang mga scientific methods. Just like for example, in a certain documents na yung mga words nga dili makita, then we're going to apply scientific science. Mo use tag mga lens. Na mga documents nga invisible because of the use of invisible ink, then we're going to apply scientific method. We're going to apply chemical substance para makita or mabasa ang usa ka document. So again, that are the general principles of question document examination. So, Buds, what are the question document officers works, unsa may mga trabaho sa question document of examiners works. So, as we all know, question document examiners present their opinion in court as an expert witness. So, since they are the one who conduct the examination, then they are vested with skills and knowledge in that certain profession, then sila may mo present ato sa court as an expert witness. And so later we're going to discuss the different roles and responsibilities of question document examiners and the court or an expert witness. So the next work of question document examiners are the answer questions about a disputed document using a variety of scientific processes and methods. So, kanang pag-examine nila sa mga documents, dili na own opinionated, but they are applying scientific methods. So what I have said earlier, that they are going to apply mga scientific fields. This is, for example, chemical substance, mga lens, and other tools which is used in forensic document examination. Na siya. Next is the determine what has happened to the document if it's obscured, obliterated, or erased. So simply that mo ginailang primary work, which is to determine if nabay mga changes sa usa ka document from ma-measure ang its authenticity and its validity and credibility of the document. So, if you are planning to become a question document examiner, so here are some traits na kailangan nimo nga i-attain. So we have of question document examiner. First is excellent eyesight. Tanawan ninyo ang tarsier. Excellent eyesight. It means you are required to have excellent eyesight para makita ang document clearly. Dili kay usa ka question document examiner din dili nakatarong mata unsa na mo pagkita ng mga documents nga invisible na noon. So that's why it's very important nga na kay excellent eyesight. Next is pass a form of blind test. So just like for example, kabantay mo ng mga abstract test nga og itapad nimo silang duha, bro, nice, they are the same, but kung tutukan pa gyud nimo kayo, they are certain differences. So that's why it's very important to pass a form of blind test in order to see or tell apart two similarly appearing yet different items. Muna itong banda yan. And lastly, we have normal color perceptions. So, ano man yung normal color perceptions? In order to avoid confusion and color shades. So, prefer in imbis kay lain ang color sa imbis unsay na kita ng mga color sa document is malahi na nimo pagtanaw. So, that are the important traits recommended kung gusto ka mag question document examiner. We have excellent eyesight, pass a form of blind test, normal color perceptions. And as what I have said earlier, that we're going to discuss the responsibilities of question document examiner as an expert witness. So a question document examiners is responsible for proper examination of question and standard specimen. As what I have said, dili na sila moadto sa korte nga adto pa mag-study. They conduct duly examination. Mag-conduct na sila process by process examination kay they will stand as expert witness. What if in about counsels pangutanon siya about sa iyang findings, then magkara-kara pa siya og answers o sa iyang itubag. That's why it's very important nga na proper examination. And he is expected to perform his task scientifically and without the influence of parties who have interest in the case. Dapat sa question document examination, you are going to perform kung unsay sakto. Dili ka mo panig og vote parties. Just apply your knowledge, just apply your skills, just apply your profession in order to find facts that would help solve the case. So, The results of his examinations is the basis of the court in giving solution. So that's why it's very important that there will be a scientific method of examination of documents. It must be done clearly. It must be done with process, because all the findings, all the regarding the question document examination will serve as a basis in giving resolution. It serve as a basis in the court in giving resolution. So muna siya. So what are the responsibilities sa usa ka question document examiner as an expert witness? First is strives constantly to improve professional standing. So this can be done by association with others of the same profession, keeping abreast of the literatures, and by engaging in research and development. So strives constantly to improve professional standing. It means that you will not be actually basing lang sa imong opinion. Kung sa nakita nimo first impression nimo sa document mo na imong findings, it's very important nga mo apply ka og mga scientific methods. Maningkamot ka nga maka-find og valid and credible result sa imong examination. We have second, must be certain of his technical conclusion. So why it is very important nga dapat kabalo ka sa imong technical conclusion. The validity of conclusion must be done by a thorough examination of the data submitted for examination, and additional supporting evidence is uncovered. It is very important that in question document examination, since you are the one who conduct the examination, then it's very important nga na kay personal knowledge about that. Kaya nag-abot sa korte, di na ka magkanga og answers when there's some questions nga ihatag from both from the different counsel. Kung pautan-on kanila, nya wala kay matubag, it means nga you are not doing your job well in examining the question document. So you must be focused on your conclusion sa imong kwan, and that the examination must be done in process. So third is must avoid outside influence. So why it is very important to avoid outside influence? You as a expert witness and a professional question document examiner, you must not allow yourself to be influenced by the opinion of the other investigator or clients. Nga naman, kabalo ba sila sa imong gitun-an? Kabalo ba sila sa document nga imong gibasa nga ikaw may gibasa na? That's why it is very important nga dili ka mag tanaw sa uban kay ikaw may nagbasa na, imuha man ang ikaw may gatuon na nga documents, ikaw may nag-examine na nga documents, and you must base solely and entirely upon your findings. Since imuha man ang findings, then focus mo bitaw na importante. It's very important to conduct your examination, document examination properly, since the findings of your examination will be basis in the court and giving its resolution. Muna, it's very important. Next, our responsibilities is you must be fair and impartial on the witness stand. When we talk about fair, it must be a fairness. You must going to present the facts clearly based on your findings. Dili kayo gamagama agad results diha nga unrelated sa findings sa imong examination. So every details must be based on your conclusion, or must be based on the findings of your examination. And all questions from both sides of the counsel must be answered. Nga naman dapat must be answered. Since you are the one who conduct the examination and you have enough knowledge from that, then kung if there are certain questions that are given by the counsel, then you can easily answer that one since you have enough knowledge from your examination. So that's why you must be fair and impartial on the witness stand. Next and lastly, the responsibility of the question document examiner as a expert witness is must protect the innocent. It is our primary goal especially for us, a law enforcement must protect the innocent. Examination must be done in laboratory and not in a court. What does it mean? It means nga, once you are conducting, uh, it means that once you are chosen as a document examiner, you must study the document properly. Dili kay ining adto nimo sa korte adto pa ka mag basa-basa dito, then you cannot find credible and valid findings. So that's why it's very important to have scientific study and process study of your document in order to have a valid and credible conclusion or findings in the examination. And never lose sight of important facts in order to strive for equal vigor to clear the innocent than working just to convict the guilt. We should always remember that you are doing your best. You are trying to examine the document clearly in order to protect the innocent. It is not just you are going to do that part in order to convict the guilty party. So, it's very important nga studyhan nimo all the documents in order to protect the innocents. So, that's all our discussion from Future List po nga Bulanon Group. And I hope you learn a lot from my discussion as a representative from our group. So, that could be all, and thank you.